Well, I'm happy we won. Certainly was not pleased with our performance. I thought Howard did a great job. We let them get going in the first half and made it hard on ourselves. Our guys were not as efficient offensively, and we've really made a lot of progress in terms of not taking what I call bad shots. But what we did take, we took quick shots tonight. We settled for jump shots. They got a little bit soft on their defense, which they were going to try to keep the ball out of Tayshawn's hands inside and played everybody else soft. And our guys, took that personal by how soft they were playing, and we just were settling for too many jump shots, and we didn't have a hot hand the entire night. We've been shooting, over 50% because we've gotten a good balance of inside, outside. We've taken good shots, but tonight we shot the ball too quickly, and that's the reason we ended up with 39% shooting. I thought our defense got better after that one little run in the first half and got better in the second half. We knew Daniel was a heck of a scorer. He's averaging almost 22 a game coming in here. He had a very good game. I thought Stiggers did a better job on him in the second half. And then, we had a chance. We got the lead up in the second half, and then turned it over a couple of times, and then took, two quick shots again, and we just got to learn. We got to learn from that. I think what was our biggest lead in the second half, 16. We should have extended that, and then just kind of coasted in. We'll have to play a lot better against Stanford on Monday night.
What was the reason for the slow start?
That would be my fault, not having them better prepared, ready to go, because you got to have a little bit of an edge. What I told our guys all week, and I really believe this, you got to have respect for everybody you play. They look at scores like everybody else. They know who's in this field, and they've looked at some of those scores, and even though we try to guard against it, I wanted them to understand that these guys can play. Coach does a great job with them, and they got some momentum. And you got to have a little bit of an edge to you. You got to be ready to go. And we didn't have that early. We did not have that. I thought Tayshawn, when you look at his stats, he was 4 for 11, but he had 18 rebounds and he had 7 block shots in the game. So he did some other things. Daniel, when you shoot 17 shots, you need to hit about 12 of those. He didn't shoot the ball well, but he had 9 rebounds in the game. We got to get some other people rebounding, and our mentality has got to be to get it going more defensively and on the boards. We out rebounded them, but they shouldn't have gotten 13 offensive rebounds. I thought they're late. We gave up a couple of easy baskets, but they play hard. They're smart. They're very well coached, and we knew they were going to come in here and just play with a lot of confidence and play loose, and that's the way they did. And we tried to guard against that with our players. So we'll have to be a lot more tuned in the next 4 days getting ready for Monday.
Coach, you made a lot of lineup changes early in the game, and even late in the game. You still trying to find the lineups that work?
No, I'm trying to get somebody who's going to play hard and guard. That's the main thing. They know that, and it's not anything new. We tell them before the game, hey, while you're in there, boy, you got to play hard. You got to guard. I thought Stiggers did a much better job for us. I thought Tion came in there. LJ didn't play very well, and I thought he was kind of casual with the basketball. That's one of the reasons he had 5 turnovers. He's really been making us go. We're better when he pushes the ball at a high level and when he gets rid of it. He held on to it a little bit too long tonight. He drove into traffic too much, and he's a smart player. He's going to be better, but that's just part of getting yourself ready to play, having that edge and being ready to go.
Talk about Tayshawn's presence on the defensive end at 18 boards, 7 blocks.
Boy, he's really done a good job for us. He's helped our backline defense. And then we took some charges tonight. I think McHale took 2 charges. Tayshawn took 2 charges. And that's really hard to do with the new rules and the secondary defender. So he's really done a nice job for us. He's really springy. His timing on his blocks. He's been able to, a couple he knocked out of bounds, but a lot of them he's been able to keep them in bounds. We've been able to go chase them down. So that's what I thought his stat line. He did some other things. He didn't have his normal offensive efficiency down low. I thought he was off balance about 3 times in there when he could really score, and just didn't quite get his balance, get gathered up where you got to power the basketball up. Got that last one blocked down there where you've really got to be strong and get an and one, or at least get a foul in that situation. But he played on the other end of the court and certainly did a good job for us on the boards.
Talk about participating in this class.
Well, I think it's a great compliment to our university to play in this tournament, and then to have an opportunity that to get 2 home games out of it, and then to go on the national stage against an outstanding Stanford team. And there's going to be 4 quality teams there with Pitt and Tech playing in the other games. So it's what these guys work for, to be able to play on national television. They'll get to be in front of a great audience. Certainly a very knowledgeable basketball crowd there in New York. National media. So this is what you work for, and I think because of what the guys did at the end of last year, gave us an opportunity to be there. And I'm glad we're going there 5-0, but we're going to have to really lace them up tight and be ready to go on Monday night. But it's special. I think it's a great honor, and we're certainly thankful for the Gazelle Group and for the Legends Classic to be able to be a part of it.
What does it mean to be 5-0 at this point in the season?
Well, that's where we'd hope to be, although we never look ahead. And I don't know if our guys, I know our guys pretty well, and I know they weren't halfway packed. They're probably not packed at all, but their mind might have been maybe somewhat headed toward New York, because I didn't think that we had the sharp focus that you need to have. And they're young, but that's maturing. But we really wanted to be where we're at right now in terms of being 5-0 and playing better in front of our crowd, because one of our goals is to get these crowds in here in Halifax, to get our students back. We've had the opportunity to speak to some student groups. We've got a wonderful group of young men, and so I want our guys to understand these people come to pay good money to watch them play, and I want to play at a high level and be able to win so that we can fill these seats out here and create a great home court advantage.
You talk about how Darren is like the video.
He's getting better. He's still learning, and he's such a wonderful young man, and he wants to please. He runs the floor extremely well. I think right now you're seeing him show glimpses. He's going to get more consistent, because I want him to feel a lot more confident to pick and pop, step out on the floor, stretch the defense. He can rebound, he can defend, but right now he's getting excited over a dunk and transition. He missed that one. Tion did a good job finding him, but such a wonderful young man. The big thing with him is getting him comfortable where that he can just play a lot more confident, and then I think just do more things consistently rather than just show a glimpse here or there. But he's going to get better and better, and he's going to help us a lot. But I think it goes back to a mentality that kind of exists right now in our guys. They think in order to play well, they got to score. And I think that's an attitude that exists with a lot of players. And what we're trying to get across to them is, play hard, defend, rebound. The offense is going to come.
Anything else for Coach?
Thank you all. If I don't see you, happy Thanksgiving.